Alright, well today I'm working on a Volvo S60 naturally aspirated car, and I'm changing the fuel filter. I got a Wix fuel filter for it. I think I got it off Rock Auto. Alright, so this is where it's located at. It's under the passenger side of the car. There's the wheel there. Passenger side rear wheel. Just right up under the jack point, I guess you can call it. I don't know. But anyway, you got that's a 12 millimeter. Yeah, it's got a 12 millimeter bolt holding this little bracket. Okay, and if you look at the orientation of the filter, this is how this is going out right here. Okay, and it's got this little push pin thing that you push this little button on the side. If I can get it to focus, push this little button on the side. That releases it. It's got like a little plastic retainer in there. It's got a rubber O-ring. That green stuff in there is like a rubber O-ring, okay? And I can't get it lit up right, so anyway, I'm not gonna worry about it. But this filter, to me, I don't know. It had a 25K service done. That might have been the last time this filter was changed. It looks like it's been in here forever. Maybe it's been changed, you know, again, I don't know, but somebody came in here and messed with all these hoses and stuff and put clamps everywhere, and so maybe it's been changed again since that all got messed up. I don't know. But anyway, there's another one on the back here, and we can see that there is a valve right here, the pressure test valve, that if you don't release the pressure under the hood, you can do it here. I had the fuel rail off on this vehicle, so I didn't need to worry about it, but you can do it there if that's what you want. I'm not going to disconnect that one until I get the filter off, because that's a little bit easier. The orientation of the filter, the way it faces, and I wrote down the mileage and the date with an engraver on the front of it. Boy, this thing don't want to focus on anything today. There it is. This faces the front so somebody can see the mileage and the date when it was changed. And it's probably have dirt all over it. You won't be able to see it anyway, but that's what the Wix filter looks like. There we go, Wix right there. So, and it has an in and an out orientation on there. And it does say it's made in China, which it doesn't surprise me, but I do like Wix products. So, it comes off pretty easy. And whenever you do something like this, I always have a catch can or something to catch the debris that dumps out the extra fuel and stuff. And I have a fan blowing. And if gasoline is not your friend, put some rubber gloves on. I don't have any on, but put some rubber gloves on to keep the gas from eating your skin away. And if you got scratches and stuff, you're not happy with that, but just take this little, I don't know if I can get it out with my hand, I don't know. Here we go. But just be careful so that when you do things like this, you're not sparking, okay? You drop the wrench, you get a spark. You drop the little bracket, you get a spark. Anything that you drop, you get a spark. So that's not fun. We don't want to do that. So dump the fuel out in something and you push on that little button on the back. You kind of push the filter in a little bit and pull it out to see if you can get it to come out. Oh, well, I may not be able to do this with one hand. It's going to take two hands. Alright, so I kind of got it loose there, and I can see that it's got the Volvo decal on there. It probably is the original fuel filter, and I'm draining it into this little container. You have to be really careful with fuel. It will vapor for a long ways, and a spark from 10 feet away can get you. So anyway, you just kind of slip this little guy out like so. There you go. Probably get a bunch of fuel come out of that line. Now I've had it sitting here for a while draining, so what I'll probably do, since I'm curious, I'll cut this thing open and just see how it looks. Now I have a oil filter cutter, and I can cut this thing open. I got most of the fuel drained out of it, and I can sit it on the side like this without it dripping. And get my new filter, which I marked with a Sharpie, but I still have it marked on the end where you can see it. And let's see here. Now I've got that thing lit up pretty nice. You can see the little clip inside. But when you push that, it springs that little, spring and releases that little plastic clip, and that does the trick. There you go. You can see it there. Not that big of a deal. Plug in your new filter. Zoom out. Real easy to plug in a new filter. Just click it in there like that. Get your bracket, slide your bracket over, and it orients itself with that small tab there. Okay. Now this part I have to do with two hands because I don't want to drop anything. So hold on. All right. So got my bolt tightened up. You can see that the other connector is clicked on there. Then that front one just clicks on the same way. And I'm relying on the fuel to lubricate the O-ring on this setup, so just want to click it on there like so and check it. Make sure it doesn't come off, and then it clicks all the way. You leave everything jacked up, you turn the key on and check for leaks, and you're done. Simple. ABC, baby. You have a good day.